On today's Toy Spot, we're going to be having a look at the Legendary Comic Book Heroes Series 2. We're going to be looking today at Judge Death. This package includes the left leg of Monkey Man. You can collect all 6 Monkey Man figures and build your own Monkey Man. If you've been longing for your Monkey Man, this is the wave to pick up to build your very own. I love this package. I just love it in the fact that it shows you all the pictures of the figures from this wave. Got Monkey Man O'Brien, Freak Force, Cyber Force, Monkey Man O'Brien down below again, Darkness, Sin City. This also represents, oh, and there's also a picture of Judge Death down there. This also represents the last series from Legendary Comic Book Heroes. Very sad that they didn't do more with this line. On the back of the package, the other figures in this wave, we got Marv from Sin City, Star, Striker, Judge Death, Darkness, and Ann O'Brien. And as mentioned, collect all 6. Build yourself a Monkey Man. Yeah, it is very sad that they didn't continue this line any further, especially a big fan of Striker here. Had they continued the line a little bit more, we already had Ripclaw and Striker. If they only had continued the line further, we might have finished off the Cyber Force, or for anyone who remembers it, I do, Strike Force. Anybody remember Strike Force? I do. Love. I actually picked up. I waited so long to get issue number 1 of Strike Force. It kept getting delayed, and they finally released it. At any rate, though, the read-up says a twisted creature from another dimension, Judge Death, reasoned that since all crime was committed by the living, life itself was unlawful, and he set out to destroy all existence. Once a young boy called Sidney, the warped son of a dentist, he is now a superhuman being capable of reaching out into his victims' hearts and squeezing them, and possessing others with his spirit should his body be destroyed. He is often accompanied by his own dark judge brothers, Fear, Fire, and Mortis, who laid waste to their own home, turning it into Dead World, and wish to do the same to Mega City 1. There's an issue that Judge Death is from, right there. But that's packaging on Judge Death. What we're going to do is we're going to get this opened up. We're going to have a look at Judge Death. We're also going to add the piece of Monkey Man here to the existing crotch found with Darkness. So there is much to come. Stay tuned, guys. Stay tuned. And if you were fortunate enough to pick up Judge Death here, you would have also picked up this leg of Monkey Man. Looking at that leg just makes me crave delicious monkey meat. It really doesn't, but we take the crotch from Darkness, we take the leg from Judge Death, we put the two together, and perhaps I have to do this off camera. You know what? It doesn't even want to go in there. It doesn't even want to go in. So maybe what I'll do is, yeah, you know what? I'll just pause the camera. I'll be right back. Wow, that took long enough and a lot of pressure to get in. It's probably the hardest build-a-piece I've ever had to put into a figure. I don't know why they made it so difficult. At any rate, what we've got now is a stump, a crotch, and essentially one leg. But I gotta say, it is a nice-looking leg. Even the fact that they've articulated the individual toes, which I think is... that's a lot of effort that they put into a figure. I mean, certainly if you've seen the Pit figure, you know the amount of effort that they've actually made to make these figures really, really decent. Not really much to say just yet. We've got ourselves the start of what looks to be an interesting character. We'll put that aside. Let's have a look at Judge Death. He's creepy, all right. He definitely is creepy. They are making a Judge Dredd movie. I think Carl... I can't even think of his name right now. Carl Umber? Is that it? He's playing Judge Death, or Judge Dredd. I don't know if there's going to be Judge Death in it. I mean, certainly, depending on when I get this uploaded, there might already be a Judge Dredd movie. I'm not talking about the Sylvester Stallone version, which still I enjoy. I argue that point with a lot of people. They hate that movie, but I liked it. I would hope to see a Judge Death in the next Dredd movie. I think that'd be kind of neat. The figure itself is fantastic. It's really skinny too, which only adds to the way the character looks in the comics. He's really lanky, to the point almost where I'm worried that he's going to break if I'm not too careful with him. The head sculpt is really cool. I think they did a bang-up job on this guy. There is a variant of him as well, which I believe is like a ghost, more of a ghost. Is he see-through? Is he like opaque, translucent? But the coloring is really nice. They've done a great wash on the. They put a darker wash on the figure. Death right there, awesome. Judge Death's articulation. He has rotation in the head. It doesn't look like his head bends up and down. He's got the ball jointed up shoulders. He's got the double jointed elbows. He's got the jointed hand right there. You can individually bend the fingers. Well, actually, you can individually bend one finger and then the other three fingers are together. So you can have him pointing. Come to me! He's got the mid-torso articulation, the joint in the elbow. Once again, the shoulder thing pops. This shoulder, you'll find this might pop off a couple of times when you're playing around with it. At least you can peg it back into place. It's got the rotation in the waist. The legs bend forward, they bend out. You rotate the thigh, extremely stiff though. You can bend the knee at 2 points. You can bend the foot up and down. You can swivel the foot as well, and you can also bend the toes. All one joint for all 5 toes. Very, very cool though. I wish I had my Judge Dredd around. I'd actually put both on display and show you guys, but my Judge Dredd is packed away somewhere. Somewhere. I don't know where he is, but he is somewhere. This is a fantastic figure though. This was one figure that I wanted to get from this set. Hit or miss for this particular series, but the Judge Dredd, or the Judge Death, and the Darkness are definitely up on top of the list there for me. I'm going to give Judge Death here, in all his creepiness here, I'm going to give him a solid 7. You are a Judge Dredd fan, then look no further than picking up this guy here. There hasn't been many Judge Dredd figures released. Certainly no Judge Death figures really to speak of, aside from a few. But this by far is the best of the ones that you can find. So definitely worth picking up. Today's toy spot, we were looking at the Legendary Comic Book Hero Series 2. It's the Monkey Man wave right there. Not much of him so far. But today we're looking at Judge Death. Thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to stick around for the rest of these reviews of Legendary Comic Book Heroes, and I will see you guys next time.